Hi guys, it's Dr. Muhammad Usman and I am back with another video on the topic of sales and operation planning. Basically this will be just overview introductory video which will be providing you overview of sales and operation process and its maturity levels, and I will also talk about some critical success factors in sales and operation planning. So I will start by the basic history of sales and operation planning. If we talk about sales and operation planning, it was first developed in 1980s and it is now currently used by more than 1000 global organizations, and it is very successful. The base of sales and operation planning is the supply chain, and it has the sales and operation has the main activities, similar activities like the supply chain. So it also involves further material planning requirements, process requirements, business requirements, and it will help you to do further work out on your organization, different operations and sales procedures and processes on weekly, annually or monthly basis. So sales and operation planning is a very successful tool used in many different organizations, and starting from the definition of it, it is an integrated business process that combines together the collaboration, focus, and organizing the multiple divisions of department of a company. So it is, if you have known about the SAP, so SAP is basically providing the same methodology. It combines your different departments and of your organization and also different processes. So sales and operation planning is a similar thing, but it is a kind of manual tool which is used for planning of your monthly sales, weekly sales, target sales or daily sales, and it is also used to find out that on which level your organization is currently and how you need to improve your levels or processes for further improving or gaining growth into the market. So basically it will be combining together your different processes and your different divisions of your department and will provide you an integrated approach for gaining your monthly targets. Further, what it brings together your demand plans, your financial goals, your supply chain plans, your inventory quantities, and your new product plan. So what it will be doing, it is almost covering all the important departments of your organizations. If your organization needs to develop a new product, you can just put a new product plan in it, and according to that you can generate inventory, you can generate the financial goals of your organization on monthly basis, and further it will also help you to manage your inventory quantities. So every different organization or every organization which has a product in manufacturing and which has to sell its product and which are its people selling the product to other organization, they can use the sales and operation planning in order to derive a solid plan for their organization which can improve their growth and their success in the market. So what are the goals of it? First of all, sales and operation planning aligns different teams around a common plan. So what you will be doing, you will be gathering a team leader will be dividing the different sales and targets as this usually happens in the sales, and you will further all the team members will further work on a common plan. So all will have a simple goal and all will have a same narrative, so they will be easily to achieve a goal or sell the product in the market. Then it will also balance your supply and demand. The basic problem in organization is that they don't know about their supply and demand. So if you know that you are selling X number of products and you need B number of products in the back end for selling this product, then you will be able to generate sales and gain sales. Then it will also help you identify different problems and risks between the planning numbers. So if your market is telling you you need 100 products per day or 200 products per day, but you are developing 80 products per day or 70 products per day, so it will be helping you to align those numbers using the sales and operation processes. It would also help you to make your sales forecast. It will be easy to analyze for you that how much how much products are selling and what kind of products are selling, who is selling them, and what are the customers. So basically you will have an overall planning forecast of your organization, and you will be easy to know that what the market is needing and what are the customer requirements. At the end, it will also help you to further reduce the long-term impact of unexpected events. So if you have sales and operation in planning done in your organization, then you can easily overcome the environmental changes. That can be storm, that can be environmental, that can be political or any other thing related. So it will basically help you to run your business continuously without any interruptions. So what I call it is as a balancing act. What it will be doing that it balances the marketplace demand and the resource supply. If the demand exceeds the supply, the company will be unable to meet the marketplace requirements for goods or services. So if the demand is less than supply, the business will suffer excess cost in form of excess inventories and suboptimized assets. So basically we need to make a product that is required by the customer or market. We don't need a product to stay in the warehouse for months or years. As we know that we have to give a cost for the warehouse too. We have to include the cost of electricity. We have to include the cost of people involved in that manufacturing process. So basically what a sales and operation process will be doing, it will be balancing the act of the demand and supply. And other than that, it will consist of two elements which will be demand forecast and actual customer orders. So the supply side of the balance consists of inventory, supply orders and the firm resources and capacities. What you will be doing, you will be taking into notice the actual orders of your organization, and then you will map it to the inventory, supply orders and the resources and capacity. So if there will be a gap between your resources and capacity, you will be increasing your supply for meeting the actual orders. And if there will be a gap in the actual orders and the resources and capacity, then you will be managing the inventory according to that. So basically when we talk about sales and operations, it is a very big network. It involves from the organization that is making the product, then distributor, then retailers, and then reaching the end customers. And in between, nowadays you can use the sales and operation planning also for the online products. So online products requires inventory in stock in order to be sold to a customer. If a client finds that a product is not available after ordering from your organization, then it will have a negative impact on your organization. So sales and operation planning is also important in the e-commerce and online websites or online services. Furthermore, if we implement the typical sales and operation, then we have very good results. And one of them, some of them are here over it, like you will be having 50 to 70% reduction in planning cycle time. If you have already planned your sales and operation and you already know your inventories and products, then you will be able to easily reduce the planning cycle time, as you will have a plan already ready for you to be implemented and to be used by the organization. Then it will also improve your forecast accuracy about 15 to 30%, but it will be greater if you have a greater amount of data. If you know about a market first, I will suggest that you conduct a market analysis and you should only launch the product that is required by the customer. The problem at this moment is that we send our customer sales representative to different people, they call different people and they have no idea that what the person requirement is. We just call blank call, we give blank calls and we just call the customers and ask them, do you need this product, do you need this credit card? This is a very bad marketing strategy, because you are making your clients bad about the product, even if they are not buying it, even if they are buying it. So you should first have a forecast about your products, that a certain product will be sold to a customer or not. Then we have reduction in excess inventory. The typical result of sales and operation is that you will have not excess inventory. If you will not have excess inventory, then you will not have a warehouse cost, you will not have a supply cost, you will not have a product stored for years, and that will have a negative impact on your organization final financials. Also, it will further help you to the 25% reduction in stock outs. It will help you to find out that which stock is going to be eliminated soon, and you can just make that product again before the stock runs out. Also, the last one of them is that it will help you to lift the revenue and margin, but not that much, 5%. But if you will clearly use the sales and operation planning along with an automated system, then your revenue will be greater and your margin will also be greater. As you know that Amazon is just an online system, and it has no warehouse where it store products. It take product from different people, from different vendors, and they are selling to different people. So what they are having, they have a reduction of warehouse costs. When you will reduce your warehouse storage costs, you will automatically gain the revenue and your margins. So up to here now, what we have gained knowledge that sales and operation is a strategic process that combines together your business plan with the current demand and supplies. It will also help you to perform cross-functional planning and focus on improving the business performance. So basically it will be improving your business processes. It is a structured approach, formal approach, and it is a monthly approach which provides a discipline to a business. If your business will have a discipline, your business will have a growth, then you will automatically gain market, and you will always increase your market share. But what SOP is not, basically it is not an informal analysis or parallel analysis. It is not a silver bullet solution to resolve all business problem. It is not a short-term business issue resolution process. So basically, sales and operation planning is a long-term solution for your business, for your inventory and your processes. It will not help you to gain a short-term margin or short-term profit. For sales and operation, you should be implementing it for monthly, weekly or years to see your margins or growth growing. And one other thing, the problem is by organization is that they use this tool just for the basic, and they just told their salesperson that sell this product and you will be able to get this amount of bonus and this amount of target. This is a wrong approach, because when your management doesn't know about the inventory, the demand and supply, then how that salesperson know about that product? So we should first train our salesperson about the specific product, its features, its attributes, and then about the market, and it can be done through the sales and operation planning. So the complete sales and operation process I have defined over here starts from annually, and then we will move over the daily. So on annually basis, we should develop the financial budget plans, and these plans should be details, not a smaller one. Then we should communicate those plans to our sales department, and then also the profit expectations. Because if we will not communicate our sales and profits to our salesperson or our internal employees, then they will not be able to achieve that target. It is not just numbers that you tell your salesperson. If you will get 20,000 products sold over a year, you will be promoted to a senior salesperson. This is a wrong approach. You should telling a clear actual demand from the market to your salesperson and divide the demand over the number of salesperson, so that you should stick to the reality and you should not generate excess products. Then on quarterly basis, you should again develop the financial budget plan. You should monitor your growth, you should monitor your sales processes, and you should monitor the number of products sold. Then you should select an optimal or plan and submit it for approval to the management if the sales are less than the expectations, or the inventory or demand is not balancing. Then you should also review the financial plan again along with the salesperson, as we have very unforeseen things in life, so it can impact the sales and actual demand and results of the organization. Then you should on quarterly basis again communicate those sales and profits to your internal employees and to the analysts, that where your product is now ranging and how many products are sold. Because when you will release your quarterly reports to the public, then the public will be aware of your success, and they will gain your market share will increase, and they will gain trust in you. On the monthly basis, you should perform the financial impact analysis, that how your products are selling, how your salesperson are working, and we are stick to the final plan or not. Then we should also make an optimal plan in case of any loss or in case of any imbalance in our sales and operation processes. Then we should also create alternate supply plans. If on a certain case, if your one organization or one warehouse has some kind of problem, there is a flood, there is a fire breakout, there is any other thing, then you should have an alternate supply plan from where you should deliver those products. Then you should also recommend a consensus plan a review plan to the salesperson and your internal employees, and you should have a consensus on the demand and supply plan. So every plan should be improved from the lower staff to the higher staff. Sorry, I will not recommend that your staff will not know about your demand plans or your profit plans. You should involve all your salespersons and your team internal employees in your a formal conference on sales and or a formal meeting or a formal get together on the sales and operation workshop that should tell your all the employees that where your organization currently stands and what will be the further impact of and how to gain those actual demands and meet the actual demand. So this should be done on monthly basis. On weekly basis, you should adjust sale forecast according to the actual demand. You should create alternate supply plans, and you should work on production and shipment planning, because most of the time we have a loss in shipment and the product is not actually delivered to the customer, whether you are working very good, but the shipment companies are the one who also makes a loss in your product. So you should also work on it. On daily, we should have a meeting with all the salesperson. We should ask them what you have achieved till now, what number of products you have sold, what is the market actual current position, and what are the current production and shipment execution of your products. So and we should be further working on the inventory management on daily basis. It should not be on weekly basis, because inventory can stumble upon in a day. If a number of products are sold in greater amount in one day, then you will be losing the sales and operation process, and you will have an imbalance on overall the forecast and project. So you should work on daily basis. Up to here now, we have the sales and operation processes from annually to daily basis. The complete cycle becomes like this when you will implement the monthly sales and operation cycle. So number one will be the week one, you should be doing the demand review. You should gather the sales forecast from your actual sales. Then you will also make a demand plan, and all salesperson and members should agree on it. Then you should hold demand review meetings in week one, and you should then propose a demand plan that is approved from all the salesperson and customer. So this should be all based on reality. It should not be that we need to sell 500 products, but market demand is 100. So you should focus, and you should work, and you should be energetic, and you should be motivated. So it should not be like that. You should not force your salesperson to sell the products which don't have a market. So stick to the reality and sell the products which are the market requirements, not forcing the salesperson to sell the products and have a bad impact. In week two, you should do the supply review. You should adjust the supply according to the actual demand. You should shape the demand. You should again hold the review meeting, and you should balance the supply and demand, and that plan should be consistent. In week third, you should get a financial review, and that is important. You should get it after week 2 or at the end of week 2. You should know that what are the execution of the sales and operation processes, and what number of things we need to execute. You should hold a pre-sales and operation meeting. You should balance the units and revenue according to that. You should then motivate your salesperson if they are lacking and not selling the product. Then you should focus that what is the problem in the market. You should not say your salesperson that you are not working, you are not motivated, you are not energetic. Basically the problem is that you don't have the top management don't have the analysis of the market, and if the product is not selling, get the top management training, and it is the problem of the top management, not the lower person. Then in week 4, you should generate an aggregated plan review. You should resolve the different problems of the sales and demand. You should make key decision and drive to the consensus. Drive to the consensus is important, that all the team members should agree to a demand plan. If they are on the one plan, then you should be able to generate. Then you should be able to generate your weekly sales, and you can monitor your budget or plans. So up to here now, we have just reviewed the initial process of sales and planning. In the next video, I will be talking about the critical factors of the sales and operation planning, and also for the maturity processes of the sales and operation. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel, and you can Also request for any video in Urdu and English, and I will be happy to make it for you. Thank you.